Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of the Morning Juice. It is Movie Monday, and this episode is all about Batman versus Superman.
And we all know Superman's better.
Batman's better. Let's find out. Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of the Morning Juice. It is episode number 6, and it is Movie Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend.
Morning, y'all. What's up?
I'm Daley, and this is Gray, and today's title is all about Batman versus Superman.
And we all know Superman's better.
Nah, that's not true at all.
He has real powers.
Yeah, but Batman's a real person.
Superman's an alien, I mean. Pretty close to a real person.
Alright, so it's debatable as to which hero is better, but we actually have some facts about the movie that you guys might want to know about. We watched the trailer.
Yeah, it's a really good trailer. I mean, this movie's already shaping up to be one of the biggest budgets movies ever made at $410 million.
Holy crap. That's a big budget movie.
That's a lot of money.
And watching the trailer, I noticed that the trailer actually had a lot of action. I mean, it was really packed. It was almost like watching the movie itself. And I went on a couple of the fan websites and found out that some of the fans are kind of worried that it might not be able to hold up to the expectations of what the trailer are, or it may have showed a little bit too much content on the trailers to kind of damper what the movie's actually going to be.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope they left enough meat on the bone to make it a good movie.
Yeah, that's definitely something we all hope. But yeah, Batman's better. Anyway,
Superman can pick up cars.
Hey, Batman can pick up cars with the help.
Yeah, with a suit Alfred made him.
But anyway, I don't know if you guys have watched the trailer for Batman versus Superman, but it is really action-packed. And in the beginning, it kind of looks like that they're going to be pretty much against each other the whole time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I seen. But I seen another trailer that they may come together against Lex Luthor. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
So let's talk about the characters. I want to get comments below about what you guys think about who's playing who. I mean, Ben Affleck playing Batman. A lot of people are like, is he going to do a good job? I mean, you got the Christian Bales out there and the Michael Keatons. Of course, me and Gray over here, we're kind of 80s kids, so...
Yeah.
The Michael Keaton's kind of our Batman, but Christian Bale, you can't help but notice he did an amazing job.
I'm always I like the villains a lot, and Jesse Eisenberg is playing Lex Luthor in this one. I don't know if you know, he was in the movie Zombieland. He's one of my favorite characters. He's a real funny guy.
He is a great actor.
I think he's really going to knock it out of the park, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's absolutely a great actor, but... Basically, so here's your main characters in a list right here. We've got Ben Affleck as Batman. We have Henry Cavill as Superman. We have Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Jeremy Irons, which I love from the Die Hard movie. He is playing Alfred, which is going to be interesting. And Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, which I thought was interesting. They were bringing Wonder Woman into an already action-packed movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a little creepy myself, but hey, I don't make big movies like that.
Well, the fact that you have something already, amazing, you start adding other characters, and it might take away from, the importance of the characters that are making the main appearances. It's kind of like what happened back when they did Spider-Man, and then they add like 2 different villains in Spider-Man, and it made the movie super long, and people were kind of confused as to what was going on. And the main villains like Venom, I think it was in Spider-Man 3. He only got like a small little appearance versus Sandman, had his appearance. And it's like, okay, what's going on here? It's kind of confusing. So I'm kind of hoping that they get this one right and, don't add too much to it to take away from, Batman versus Superman, of course.
Yeah, I was always a little nervous about this anyhow when you take 2 big name superheroes like Batman and Superman. It made me a little nervous thinking about them fighting each other, but it's going to be interesting.
So me and Gray here have a difference of opinion on which hero is better.
Yeah, I think Superman.
I think Batman's better, simply because I like characters who are real and could be real. They're not real, okay, guys. But
I like the heroes that have their own powers and don't have to have their butler make it for them.
Oh, okay. We're hitting below the belt now. So we have this segment that's actually entitled, "Do You Really Know Your Favorite Hero?"
And it's kind of scary to me because I don't really know a whole lot about Superman. I just think the logo's pretty cool. And it starts with an S, and I mean, you know.
Starts with an S and a super.
Yes, I mean, it can't beat it.
Alright, so we're going to start the segment. Do you really know your favorite hero? And we're going to ask each other questions, and we're going to find out how much he knows about Superman versus how much I know about Batman. And whoever wins this is actually just going to walk out of here with their head held high versus walking out of here skipping like a little girl.
And plus, I mean, we'll kind of know who wins the battle today, but we all know in the movie, I mean, Superman's going to win.
Well, listen though, Superman is not, I mean, think about it. He's got the powers to conquer the world, but he's too big of a puss to act on it. He's like, I don't want to do anything bad. Hey, look, man, if I had to you know.
But think about it. If he conquers the world, they're not going to make any more movies because the world's gone.
That's true. That's very true. All right, so we're going to go into this segment now and see what you guys think.
All right, y'all. The first question, and this is going to be true or false. The first question to my man Daley over here about Batman is, true or false, Bruce Wayne was named after a Scottish hero, Mad Anthony Wayne?
You know, that sounds just crazy enough to possibly be true.
He's right, it is true. According to the comic books, he was an ancestor of Batman.
Wow. And that was a complete and total guess.
Might be a few of those made today.
Well, hit me with another one. Come on.
All right,
I'm ready.
Question number 2. True or false? Batman was never violent.
He was never violent?
He was never a violent person.
Is this a trick question? He's never a violent person. Well, he's violent now, though.
I'm glad to read it. Question number 2. True or false? Did Batman ever use fatal force?
Like this could be any time in the making of Batman.
The comic books, the movies.
I'm gonna have to say false.
That is true because in the very beginning he used to carry guns. He killed his foes. Later he chose a code to not to do that anymore because he felt like by doing that he was stooping to the level of the criminals that killed his mother and father.
Holy crap.
So
We're
Daley,
learning something here.
Daley is on a roll with his Batman questions here.
I got that wrong.
Didn't you? You said false. It was false.
Oh, okay. Yeah, false. That's what I said. False. I got it right. Shut up.
Question number 3 about Batman. Was Pierce Brosnan considered to be Batman ever?
True. I do know that.
That is true. He turned down the role, and I think this is humorous, because he didn't think anybody could take a superhero serious that was wearing tights. And honestly, I don't either, because we all know that superheroes wear turnout gear and they're firefighters, not a little man running around in tights.
That's true, but you do like Superman who wears tights.
But they're blue.
But they're blue, so that makes it better.
Alright, question number 4 about Batman. True or false, Batman's first screen appearance was in 1943.
Oh, let's see. I was born in 41. I'm just gonna say false because that seems so long ago.
Well, I hate to tell you, but there's going to be an X on this one because that was true.
Oh no!
It was a series called The Batman, made at the height of World War II. The villain was a Japanese spy named Dr. Draco, It wasn't a very good show. It didn't have a whole lot of success, but it did give us the Batcave and Alfred.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, there's something good come out of it.
All right, so I got 3 out of 5 so far. Let's see if I can get that 4th one.
What you mean 3 out of 4?
Got 3 out of 5 technically, but yeah, 3 out of 4.
This was my favorite one. I saved it to last. It's pretty good. Was Batman and Robin gay? True or false?
Were they gay at some point?
At some point, was they gay?
Like, is this something that maybe an original creator could have done, maybe, or something?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to say, just by watching how they act around each other, that even though I like my man Batman, it's probably possible. Yes, true.
It's actually false. But it was... It kind of is true and false. It was when the man wrote it, named Dr. Frederick Worthman, he gave a little bit of a hint that they were. He didn't come out and say that they were gay, but what he did, he was kind of upset about the violence in the comics, and he didn't think that it should be violent, and a lot of the superheroes was like womanizers going around being good big sex acts and stuff. So he did this, and after this was done, it led to the creation of the Comics Code, which is what they do now. This is the comic books. It's self-censored. And to earn your CCA seal, they had to tone down the violence and the sexuality, and the heroes become more role models. Which goes back to why Superman hasn't destroyed the world, because he had to be toned down.
Well, but basically, though, it's not really whether they're gay or not, which wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, it's not. It's just something that, you know...
It really just comes down to trying to lighten the whole subject of the superhero image to not being this, I'm just going to tear you apart and destroy you type thing,
exactly.
Right? Is that what we're looking at?
It was actually turned out to be a good thing, because it did take away a lot of the violence. I mean, and you know, there is violence in these movies, but it's not the hero going out and using his powers just to kill people for whatever reason. It turned out to make them more role models for children to look up to. It was actually a good thing.
That makes sense. All right, so you ready for your questions?
Probably not, but let's see what we can do with it.
All right, let's get started. Having to cover my papers over here because Mr. Cheaty Cheatmeister might look over here.
Y'all remember last segment? You probably didn't catch it, but it had Cheater Daley on it.
Yeah, but that was something different. All right. You ready for question number 1?
I'm ready. Let's see what we can do.
All these are true or false.
Okay.
We're just going to make this easy. You've got a 50-50 shot.
50-50 chance of getting it right. I like my chances.
Superman was originally a homeless man named Bill Dunn, and the first Superman was actually evil.
I'm going to say that's probably true, because as crazy as this sounds.
Well, actually, in 1932, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, the creators of the story, they created a story called The Reign of the Superman, about a homeless man named Bill Dunn who becomes a scientist lab rat, okay? And with a secret chemical, it turned him into Superman with the ability to control minds. Superman immediately killed his creator in the first episode.
That'll show him.
Alright, so that's 1 for you.
Hey, on the roll here.
So I got 3 out of 5, right?
Yeah, I'm going for 5 for 5.
Oh, Lord.
I'm hoping I'm a good guesser.
Alright. Ready?
I'm ready.
They made a Superman Kryptonite toy sword.
I'm going to say that's true.
It's actually false.
Oh, man.
The first time Kryptonite was mentioned in Superman was in 1940 when they decided to make a kid's toy gun called Crypto Ray Gun. This gun was used in his never-ending fight against crime. So Superman himself even had to have a gun with kryptonite, which is now his weakness.
That's the past.
That makes no sense
That
at
was
all.
in the past. We're living in the present and future.
All right. Here we go with question number... Mr. Cheater, you're looking over here.
Not cheating.
Question number 3. You have a 1 for 1 right now. Darth Vader trained Christopher Reeve for his role of Superman? Darth Vader.
Darth Vader was in Star Wars. I would
Darth
say that's
Vader.
false, but
It's actually true.
oh my goodness.
David Prowse, who played Darth Vader and also played Superman in a TV commercial, helped Christopher Reeve gain 30 pounds and bulk up for his role as Superman.
See, I told you Superman was better. Even Darth Vader wanted to be Superman.
Oh, man. All right, so number 4. Number 4!
We got to get this.
Superman can shapeshift into a hairless, pale alien.
I hope it's false. I'm going to say false and hope for the best.
It's true!
Oh my goodness.
In 1947 Superman number 45, he is able to shapeshift into a pale, hairless alien with his ability to control his muscles at will. Why?
That was before the 80s.
Exactly.
So I really didn't know
Exactly
much about
why would he do that? You ready for the final one?
Yeah.
Even though you've lost.
Yeah, let's try it out.
Let's just do the final one anyway. True or false? Superman was sold for $1.5 million.
True.
False.
Oh, man.
The original creators, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, who were high school students at Cleveland High School, sold the rights of Superman to Detective Comics for $130.
Wow. Bet they was kicking themselves.
Alright guys, so that ends this segment of Who Knows Their Superhero.
Guess I don't. But I still know he's going to win.
Where's my trophy?
I don't even have one this week because I'm not skipping out here like a little girl.
You know what? You're skipping out like a little girl and I'm holding my head up high. And you guys will see him skip it in this show. Hey guys, well that wraps up this episode of The Morning Juice and our Movie Monday, Batman vs. Superman edition. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And please like and subscribe below. And we're actually going to start on Friday. We're going to be sharing you guys' comments in our show.
The movie comes out May 6th. Be sure to go check it out.
Yeah, Batman vs. Superman. Check it out, you guys. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hang loose and drink some juice.
That's right.